Hey guys, it's Kriti here. So we are in our most comfy fit. It's a vibe. Anyway, so today we're filming a tech video, which is funny because I don't really film such videos on my channel except the how I edit my Instagram pictures. That was one. But here we are. So I'm going to be showing you how I customize my phone according to the iOS 14 setup and all the benefits and tips and tricks that I love about this update. This is how my screen looks like right now. I love it. So yeah, my lock screen looks like this. It says Vogue, but it actually has another meaning to it. It says, hey, you don't get down. You can't compare your beginning to someone's middle. And then when I open my phone, I have kept two pages. The first one is looking like this, and the second one is this. And in the dock, which is the lowest bar at the bottom, I have kept three apps, which is camera, phone, and of course time clock. And if you're wondering that what about all the other apps, so all the other apps are in app library. So when you update your phone, you will get this feature where all the other apps will be in app library, so you can anytime go to the search bar and search for whatever app you want to use, and then yeah, you'll be directed to that app. So you really don't need to keep them in your like the main home screen pages, but you can keep it aside. So that's something I really love about this update. So hopefully this video will help you in creating a very pretty, according to your liking, your aesthetic kind of a home screen. So I'm gonna try and explain you in the most easiest of ways and break it down into like simple and systematic steps so that you guys don't get intimidated or anything, because honestly it's not that tough. It just requires a little bit of your time, but the outcome is super satisfying. So before we start this, you need to of course update your phones to iOS 14. You can do that by going to the App Store, and in the general there'll be a software update, and you can just go and click on the update. So after this, you need to go to your app stores and download two apps, which is very important for making such a layout. The first one is widgets, which is this one, and the second one is shortcuts. Now we'll get to both of them later, but after you're done with the downloads and the update on your phone, we need to talk about your aesthetics. So now this is where you get creative. It totally depends on you, what colors you like, what aesthetics you like, what is the kind of layout that you prefer. If you prefer even like having a calendar on your phone, like on your screen or not, and what kind of quotes, what kind of pictures, everything according to your liking. So I personally love clean looking, something that calms my mind. So that comes down to, colors like whites, beige and pinks, like dusty pink kind of shades for me. So you can create themes like with blacks and grays if you're somebody who loves, those dark tones and very masculine kind of vibe. You can also create fall themed layouts. You can create tropical feels, like literally like you just have to play around with different things, and that's where I think I love the iOS 14 feature because of that. After that, we move to the most time consuming step of this entire process, which is decluttering your phone. So my idea to actually create this was to keep everything very minimal in terms of the apps I use, and just keep everything aside like in the app library, but yet not delete them because I might use them in the future, like maybe once in a month sort of a thing. So the first step that you want to do is first select all the apps that you use on a regular basis and that you want to keep in your like home screen. So now once you have all the apps that you don't use and you don't want to keep on your home screen, your job is to put them in the app library and not show it on your home screens. So how you can do that is, again, one of the very good features is you can just touch on the screen, like anywhere on the screen, and then your apps will start jiggling. So can you see the minus sign on each app? So all you have to do is touch on the minus sign. It will give you options of deleting the app, move to app library, and cancel. So what you want to do is you want to select on the second option, which is move to app library, and now see Instagram is no more there, so now it has moved to the app library. Similarly, you can do it for all the other apps. So for me, those apps that I wanted to keep were these. So on the first screen, I have YouTube Preview, Facebook, I have Pinterest, I have Photos, I have YouTube Studio, then I have WhatsApp, and I have Instagram. So all of these are the apps which are kind of like social media related. And on second page I have things like, you know, notes, messages, Safari, editing apps, Google, settings, and Spotify. And of course on the bottom, like dock, I have camera, I have phone, and alarms. I'm obsessed with alarms. I keep 20 of them in the morning. No, just kidding. Anyway, so now your job is to go on Pinterest. This is the most exciting part, and you have to select all the pictures that you want for your lock screen, for your home screen, for the apps. So like for YouTube, I have like a popcorn kind of a thing. For Facebook, I have this cat with like glasses, which for me was like oldies, and you know, it's for like that generation type of a thing. And for Instagram, say I have the social media harms, harms your mental health. So these are basically pictures, okay? Select the pictures according to your theme. Suppose if your theme is very beige, so what you can do is you can type beige aesthetic wallpapers, okay? And then you will get all these wallpapers which will be of beige and white theme, of course. I'll tell you what happened with me. If you know me, you would know I love beige and whites, okay, and pinks also. But while I was researching on Pinterest and while I was at it, my mind just switched, and I was like, I am in a stage of my life where I want things to be quirky, little sassy, like that's my vibe, of course, keeping my color scheme in mind. So this required me to do a lot of research because I didn't get my things very easily. My mind is a bit weird, so I wanted every app to have a picture that was very related and very relatable to the app. So like here you can see for Google, I kept don't panic, because I was obsessed and I was so excited. Like I was a kid when I was making this entire home screen. You know, like Pinterest, I kept like a pink panther because I feel Pinterest is all sort of that. For WhatsApp, I kept this envelope sort of a thing which said like open with care. For camera, I have this camera. For phone, I have this old dial kind of a phone, but in a very quirky graphic way. But if you want to match yours to mine, then for your convenience, I have made a board on my Pinterest called My Aesthetics. So you can go to my Pinterest. I will put the link in the description box below also. Otherwise, my name is Krayy. I'll put the link in the description so it'll be easier for you to find it. So now once you have that, we will move to our next step, how to make such icons for each app now. So for this, you will need an app called Shortcut. Remember, we downloaded two apps. One is the Widgetsmith and one is Shortcuts. I have kept these two apps on my home screen, which is Pinterest and Instagram. So I'm going to show you how I created app icons for both of them, and then you can do the same for any other app. So the process is simple. You have to just go to Shortcuts. These are all the apps that I created the app icon for. So all you have to do is you have to go to this plus sign that you see on the top right corner. So just go to the plus sign, then tap on add action that you see. So after you do that, you click on the scripting button that you see. So you tap on the open app, then you click on choose, and then you select the app that you want to create the app icon for. So for me, I'm working with Pinterest and Instagram. So first I'm gonna do Pinterest. Click on the three dots that you see on the top right, just below next. You click on that. Then here comes the shortcut name. So you can give the shortcut name. So for me, it is Pinterest. Now you go to add to home screen, and you see this icon just beside Pinterest. So you click on that and you select choose photo. So now your photo gallery opens. So now you have a bunch of photos which you downloaded from Pinterest. So now you choose which one that you wanted for Pinterest. So for me, it was this panther, pink panther. So I will just crop it to however I want, and once I'm satisfied with that, then I'll click on choose, and there you have it. And you say done. Now once you go to your home screen, you will see now you have a shortcut for Pinterest and your real app as well. So all you have to do is now select on your home screen your app jiggles. You just click on the minus sign and you move it to app library. So now you have the Pinterest app. So now you can just put it in your home screen. So I will also show you one more so that you are more clear with the steps. Again, you click on the plus button, then you go on add action, then you select scripting, then you click on open app and you choose and you type in the name of the app that you want. So for me, it is Instagram now. You click on next. You get a shortcut name on which you can keep any name. So here you can also play around with names, okay? So you can even put like symbols, like maybe a heart, maybe a star, maybe a smiley, an emoji. You can keep anything. So for me, I love like words which are lowercase, like no capital letters in the beginning. I just like that aesthetics. If you've been following me on Instagram, you would know all my captions are like that, and a lot of my titles of my YouTube videos are also like that, so I love that. And then click on done, and then I click on add to home screen, and then I select the icon that comes. We go for choose photo, and for Instagram I kept social media seriously harms your mental health. Clearly I'm very inspired by Social Dilemma, so I will click on add here and click on done. Here we have it, Instagram, and the Instagram again you will click on the screen and move to app library. So this is how I did each and every app. It is a little time consuming, but I mean it is worth it. So then I had an entire page full of apps with like new icons. For clock, if you can see, there is a man sleeping on one of the needles. For Safari, I was like thinking what should I keep for Safari, so I just kept like leopards because Safari, you know what I mean. I'm so funny. Anyway, for editing I kept this, skull kind of thing, because it's like it takes away my entire soul when I'm editing pictures. And yeah, that's it. That's how I made all these app icons. So one thing I want to tell you guys is that when you will open any of these apps, say Pinterest, for a millisecond it will go to your shortcut app and then it will move to Pinterest. But I mean that really didn't bother me much. But there is one big benefit to using this feature, is that you won't get those red notification icons that you get on every app, showing you how many notifications you have for that app. And for me it was a lot like discomforting, so I'm glad that it's not anymore there, and I can just when I get up in the morning, I don't have to really see those blasting on my face and get like anxious about it. So now we move to the next step, which is Widgetsmith. All these these big boxes that you see, I'm gonna show you how I created these. So you have to open the app Widgetsmith. So yeah, this is how my Widgetsmith is looking like right now. There is an option to create small widgets, there's an option to create medium widgets, and there's an option to create large widgets. I haven't gone to large widgets because I love the small and the medium widgets a lot. So first I'm going to show you how I made the medium calendar one widget. So you can go to the medium widget section, and then there's an option to add medium widget. So you click on that. So now you click on whatever default widget that comes, and now here are the options that you have. You have an option to put like a timer, like a proper digital clock and calendar. In dates also you have a lot of options. You can just keep Monday. This also looks very classy. You also have options of putting custom like photos, custom text also on it. I'm going to talk about the calendar widget that I made. So this is the one that I chose. Just select the style. You can move to now font. Okay, so fonts, you have a lot of fonts, but I personally love the New York one. There are a lot of options for the text. So there is tint color and there is also background color. So I personally love the cream one. The pale pink one is also very gorgeous. If you want to keep black and white, you can keep black and white. You can even custom your color, like if a specific color you want. So but I went with the cream one. I went to the text one, which is a tint color, and I selected black in this. Okay, then you can even add borders. So just play around with it. I wanted to keep it very minimalistic and very simple, so I chose none. So once you're done with that, you go back. So you click on save, and now you can see as medium 3 I have the widget that I created. Now all you have to do is you have to go to your home screen and you have to click on the home screen and make everything jiggle again. You click on the plus sign that you see on the top left corner, search for Widgetsmith on the search bar. You get options to put your small, medium or large one which you have created. So I'm just going to select the medium one. I'm going to click on the add widget button and it comes to the widget, right? So now it shows my other widgets. So how you can do it is click on the widget that has come, tap on that, and you get options to select the widget that you want. So we have just created the medium 3 one right now. So you click on that and it automatically switches to the widget that you want. Okay, now I'm going to talk about this quote one that I created. So for this, again, you go to Widgetsmith and you go to add small this time. So I click on the small 5 and now I get an option, of course, a default widget. So you click on that and then you go down and there's a photo option. In the custom section there's a photo option. You click on the photo option, there comes select photo at the bottom. It will take you to the library, to your photo gallery, and you can select any code that you want. Suppose I select this one, taking care of yourself is productive. Now once you've done with that, go back and save it. So now you have small 5 as your new widget. So you do the same step again, change the widget to small 5 and you click back and it switches to the small widget. So that's how I created this don't stop until you're proud one. Is just a picture in the form of a widget, and the similar way I made a medium widget. Yeah, this is how I created my layout, you guys. It's as simple as that. Just play around with it. You have so many options. I mean, honestly, I'll be changing this like maybe every week or maybe like every month. Every time I change my layout, I will share it with you guys on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, do follow me there on Instagram. So yeah, this is how I created my layout, and as I said, I am obsessed with it. But anyway, so now that we have an entire layout planned for us, now I want to share some features which iOS 14 will bring to you, and you will have the ability to use them. You can hide an entire page now. Okay, so for example, I just have this third page because I wanted to show you guys this layout and how you can do it. You have to click on the screen, these dots at the bottom, you have to click on that. So now it shows edit pages. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the tick button, the check button. The third and the fourth one are hidden now, so I'm gonna press on done. So can you see, now you can only see the first 2 pages, and now I'm gonna show you something which is literally gonna make your life much easier. So what if I tell you that now you just have to tap on your phone on the back side, like double tap, and you can open anything that you want. Okay, or you can screenshot, or you can open any app. What if I tell you that? What if I tell you that you can have an option of both double tap and triple taps? Imagine, like, this is so crazy cool. So all you have to do for that is go to settings and go to accessibility, go down and you press on touch. Can you see on physical and motor there's a touch option. There's accessitive touch here, of course, which I'm sure you must be knowing about. You go extremely down. Okay, at the bottom you see back tap, so you click on that. For double tap, say I want a screenshot option, and with triple tap, what should I do? Okay, otherwise I'm gonna put maybe like YouTube Studio, but for now I'm gonna show you if say you want to open Instagram. So let's try this now. So we want a screenshot, so all we're gonna do is see, now we're gonna try the triple tap one. So if you feel for some app you want an option to just open in one go and not go to that shortcut version of it, so maybe for that app you can create a triple tap or a double tap. Okay, also the last feature that I want to talk about is some apps that you can use. So there's this app called as Steve, the jumping dinosaur. You will basically create a widget of your game, so you can play the game while being on your home screen. Then there is this app called as motivation quotes, daily quote. It will create a widget for you of motivating quotes, and every day will keep on changing. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you think is your favorite feature from the update. Mine has got to be the layout. I mean, nothing beats that. But the double tap feature is also really good. So yeah, let me know what is your favorite, and don't forget to tag me if you share your layouts. And if you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel for weekly videos on lifestyle, art and everything in between. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video.